Morning everybody, welcome to Wednesday's daily session. I'm just going to carry on from last week. So we were working on using the breath as an anchor. We're going to continue that journey today, tomorrow and for Friday. So tune in for a session whenever you feel. So you can either join me live here on YouTube, or if you want to, you can stream, practice and do it later on in the day. Lots of benefits for doing it at different times of the day as well. So maybe if you're finding a particular time of the day maybe a little bit stressful, or you've got some stuff going on that is causing you to feel maybe a bit stretched, or maybe you're just having a really busy time at the moment with work or home life, it can be useful to lean into the practice at those times, but always knowing that it isn't a cure, but actually more of a preventative measure. So yeah, do have a think about how you can maybe start to build in these practices into your day-to-day life. And now that we've got a bit of a catalogue going on, we've got the breathwork practice, and then before the breathing practices that I've been focusing on, we've been doing some grounding, and we've also been doing some 3-step breathing as well. So have a look at those, explore those. So getting into a position, a comfortable posture that feels okay for you. And it doesn't matter where you're sitting, your chair or the floor, sofa, bed. And if it feels okay for you, just maybe dropping the chin just slightly, lowering your eyes or closing your eyes. And just begin today by checking in to see if you can maybe just adjust your posture a bit. Maybe make yourself, or at least support yourself by being just a tiny bit more comfortable. Just check in on what you need. What do I need around me? What can I gather and bring close to me to help me to feel supported for the next 15 minutes? So let's begin the practice together today by bringing attention just to the breathing. And just doing this any way that feels comfortable for you to start with. Simply placing awareness on the breath as you allow it just to come and go. And if your mind wanders at any time in the practice today, just know that it's very usual for that to happen. Just bring yourself back, using your breath as an anchor to harness your concentration and your attention back to the practice. And do that with a sense of softness, a sense of kindness towards yourself, knowing that our minds do wander. And it's okay. In particular now, just bringing attention to the in and out breath. Following the breath in, following the breath out, using the in and the out breath as a place to rest attention. Begin to notice what it feels like in the body. As you follow your breath in and out. Does your breath feel tight or even restricted in some way? Does your breath feel short? Maybe there's a sense of softness in the breath. Maybe you feel this morning that you can breathe with ease. But it's interesting and useful to acknowledge that all of us breathe very differently. We're all unique in our own way. And to also recognise if you are forcing or pushing the breath in this moment. And if you notice that you are, just become aware of that. But bring yourself back to a place where maybe you're just allowing the breath to come and go. We're really just bringing a sense of curiosity to our breathing. Noticing what's happening for us in this moment as we follow the breath continuously in and out. Sensing into the rise and fall. Becoming fully aware of how it feels in the body to breathe in this way this morning. And in these silences, know that I'm still here, guiding the practice. Knowing that in these spaces, in these silences, there is opportunity for you to explore just a little deeper, connecting to the in and the out breath, the rise and the fall. Noticing how it feels in the body as you breathe in and out. And becoming aware if the mind has wandered, and bringing it back to the practice using your in and out breath every time as a place to rest your attention. Taking the time to notice any natural, usual developments, let's say, in the breath. Sometimes as we pay attention to whatever is happening in our experience, we can notice some very natural changes. And we can also notice that there is a sense of impermanence to our experience. In this case, that one breath is not the same as the next. And that how we feel now as we breathe in and out may feel very different to how we felt at the beginning of the practice today. Our experience is forever changing, and one moment is never the same as the next, just like the breath in the body. As we breathe in, we give life to the body. We take in the breath into the lungs, filling up the body with what it needs. And as we breathe out, the breath disappears, almost like it's making space for the next new breath. The beginning of a breath, the end of a breath. The birth of your breath, and you could say the death of your breath as it comes and goes. Breathing in and breathing out. Knowing that these moments are not here for very long, and that in each moment there is something different, something new. A real sense of impermanence in our breathing, a sense of impermanence in our experience, our bodies, even our thoughts, they come and go. And a sense of impermanence in our hearts, in our emotions. Whatever is happening for us in our lives, knowing that the breath is there to support us, that we can bring our attention to our breathing whenever we want to, because we carry it with us wherever we go. Simply following the breath in and out, using the breath as an anchor at any time, just like now. Breathing in and breathing out. As we continue to follow the breath in and out, let's just do this together for the last few moments in silence. But as you follow your breath in and out, just bringing the final sense of curiosity to this moment. Noticing anything that's changed for you since the beginning of the practice, or even anything that you feel has stayed the same. In these last few moments, just taking a moment to acknowledge that. As we come towards the end of the practice today, just dropping the chin into the chest. And if you feel that you want to, maybe having a nice big stretch or a big deep breath. Maybe roll the shoulders. And thank you so much for joining me on the mat today. I'll be back again tomorrow morning. We'll continue with the breathing practice for Thursday and for Friday. And I look forward to seeing you then. Take care, have a lovely day. See you soon. My name's Steph, and this is Infinity Wellness Project.